Wagwan everybody, much love, much blessings to everybody listening. It's been a minute since I spoke to you lot, but man's been hustling, trying to get back to work, trying to normalize my life again, after lockdowns kind of eased up. So yeah, I just hope everyone's safe, healthy, and getting their paper in it. Alright, today I'm going to switch it up a bit. I want to talk about something that's very dear to my heart, which is hip-hop. Anybody that knows me knows that I am a hip-hop historian. I'm a hip-hop head, and it's only right that we open the discussion over who's the greatest rapper of all time. Which, in my opinion, in my honest, unbiased opinion, I believe that none other than Tupac Amaru Shakur, aka Machiavelli the Don, is deserving of that title. Now, the way that I'm going to put it to you is like stats, basically. Like, how we check footballers' stats? Check their pace, acceleration, shooting power, all of that, free kick accuracy, all of that. I believe the same thing is required when we're talking about what makes the greatest rapper of all time. There's certain boxes that need to be ticked, and I just believe, in my opinion, that Pac ticks all those boxes. So I'm gonna go through them one by one, and like I said, it's open for discussion. If you disagree, if you agree, tell me why. Just keep it respectful at all times. Alright, in no particular order, the first box that I believe Pac ticks more than anyone is content. Okay? What are you saying in your rhymes? Are you just talking shit? Are you putting something out that's promoting positivity? Does it just it can't just sound good, innit? There has to be something behind it. There has to be meaning towards what you're saying, the message behind it. And I think that Pac definitely, through, I'd say, dozens of tracks, really put that positive message across, whether it be about girls, whether it be about politics, whether it be about the black struggle, whether it be about being poor, being rich, being whatever. I always say this, Pac's got at least 5 hard tracks for every feeling. So I'd say number one is content. And hand in hand with that is the realness, and did he stay true to his content? Which I believe he definitely did. I believe that with girls, his I like to say, like, they're not really girl tracks, but tracks like Brenda's Got a Baby, Keep Your Head Up, Dear Mama, it shows that he was for his black sisters especially. And I think also with his more harsh music, like in politics and stuff like that, and being down for the black struggle and for black people, he definitely did a lot of work for the community. He definitely put on a lot of rappers that are basically not of the levels, but yet he still worked with them because of who they are. He did shows in prisons. He shot 2, even though I'm not going to say if I agree or disagree, but he shot 2 off-duty white police officers who were physically harassing a black man that he did not know who he was. So definitely Pac stayed true to his content, I'd say. All you gotta do is just check his lifeline, his life story, check his profile, and you're gonna get all the facts. In terms of his bars, his flow, I think Pac gradually got better with every album in terms of his rhyming skills. And I think that him being born on the East Coast and then getting his game, as he would like to say, and being really kind of raised from his teenage years to the end of his life on the West Coast, I think that did wonders for his rhyming skills. Because he grew up in the East Coast, he had the bars, he had the lyrical ability, but the West Coast kind of gave him the source. So he's it's just an incredible fusion, in my opinion. And he was very diverse. Like, I've seen Pac switch it up, sometimes depending on the person on the track with him, but I've seen him switch it up and just go hard. Anybody that really wants to compare Pac to other rappers, check him on tracks with other rappers. I've seen I've heard Pac hold it down on tracks with Redman, Method Man, Daz, Big Daddy Kane. I've seen him spit on the same beats as Biggie, Nas, all these people, and tell me Pac weren't lyrical. I hate that whole narrative of Pac weren't lyrical. You just don't like Pac, that's why you're saying that. But if you really heard his stuff, Pac was probably one of the most lyrical and very versatile in terms of his flow. and just the way he dropped his bars, like the source. It's not just what he's saying, and it's how he's saying it as well. The way he just dropped it. Like, if you try to rhyme like Pac now, if I try to rhyme like Pac or any of these rappers now, they wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna have that same effect. You know, Pac was just, the way he was with it, it was just too raw, it was too uncut, it was too effortless, like it was just too flossy, too much sauce basically. It was too lit, you know what I'm saying? By the way, I'm not related to Pac in any way, you know, I might look like him a little bit, but you know, I'm not related to him in any way, so don't get it twisted, man ain't biased out here. Excuse me. Mainstream success, you know, we're not gonna go off album sales, even though, you know, that is obviously, you know, that is obviously one of the ways we do determine who's more successful, through album sales. But we're gonna mention mainstream success, you know, not solely dependent on, but he crosses over, you know, across all cultures. You know what I'm saying? If you come to Sudan, come to Africa, you'll see pictures and t-shirts of Pac. You go to Europe, like anywhere in Europe, you'll find, you know, Pac memorabilia everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Obviously in the West as well, America, you'll find it all over. Like, Pac crosses over all cultures, you know. I think he sold over like 80 million albums worldwide, you know, millions of singles. So I think that Pac, mainstream success, he's definitely up there as well. Originality, another box. I believe Pac was you know, he was definitely the most original in my opinion, especially for his time. You know, at his time, you know, he shaved his hair bald, even though he wasn't bald, but he shaved his hair bald. He got tattoos at a time where rappers weren't really fucking with tattoos at that time. A nose stud, definitely rappers weren't fucking with that at that time. Just the way he dressed, like, you know, he introduced Versace into the hip-hop world. You know, people weren't wearing Versace until Pac did, you know what I'm saying? So definitely originality, and just his voice, it was unique. Like, his actual voice was unique. Like, he could make a track called Brenda's Got a Baby, Dear Mama, Keep Your Head Up, but then also make tracks like Hit 'Em Up and Against All Odds and all those riding tracks that he did. You know what I'm saying? His versatility in hip hop, I believe is parallel to R. Kelly's. You know, you say what you like about R. Kelly, but I believe it's parallel to R. Kelly's talent in R&B and pop. R. Kelly can make a track called The Storm Is Over, I Believe I Can Fly, straight gospel tracks, and they would be hard. You know what I'm saying? He sings his ass off on those tracks, and at the same time he'll make tracks like Fiesta, Honey Love, Your Body's Calling, like all them dirty tracks that we love as well. So I think Pac was definitely original with that. Another box, I'd say presentation and physical image. You know what I'm saying? Like Pac, and I think this too progressed with his age, with every album. You know, he was like pretty, like, you know, paused, but he was pretty raw, uncut, soldier, revolutionary guy. But at the same time, you know, when he come out of prison, man was doing shows at Versace, Dolce & Gabbana, Armani, and them man, like freaking begging him to wear their suits and stuff. Coming, like, man went to Italy, was on a runway with guys like Robbie Williams, and he's like, you know what I'm saying, this mad, like, you know, combinations. So I think that his uniqueness, you know, his presentation and physical image, like he tried new things, and I think he pulled it off. In my opinion, he wasn't doing it just for the fuck of it. He actually just pulled it off. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was feeling. That's what he did. Yeah, consistency as well. Multiple albums, songs coming out to this day. To be honest, each album his skills got better. I think that if you compare Tupacalypse now to Machiavelli, the Don Killuminati, the 7 Day Theory, his rhyming schemes, his voice, his energy definitely just progressed with every album. Effect on the culture, one of the last boxes I'ma say. His effect on the culture, was it positive? You know, you judge for yourself. You know, look at what Pac was saying in 95, 96, which a lot of rappers, especially mainstream rappers, were not saying. Like, rappers that, like, this is the thing, right? Pac sold records and also was down for the people. Like, he was the rawest guy at the top level, and he was selling the most at, like, you know what I'm saying? So he had a combination of all these things. Like, most of the rappers now, in fact all of them, at the top level, they're not speaking that revolutionary shit. And if they're speaking on it, they're speaking on it like, you know, here and there. You gotta read between the lines. With Pac, the shit was raw, uncut, in your face, in his bars, in his interviews, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? man was doing movies. I think he dropped 6 movies while he was here. You gotta understand, Pac passed away. Pac got killed at 25 years old. You know what I'm saying? So, and what he's saying is still relevant to this day. Look at the Black Lives Matter movement. Look at the black struggle still going on right now. What was Pac saying in 95 since 92 to 96 to when he passed away? It's still prevalent now, like, you know what I'm saying? So I think all in all, I think Pac is the greatest rapper of all time, you know. And I genuinely believe that if you put Pac's verses on modern beats right now, and you get like a proper producer to like that knows Pac, to kind of like, you know, to make it all gel together so it sounds original, I think that Pac shit will still be the hottest right now. That's my opinion anyway. Like I said, this is open for discussion. I don't want no one coming at me talking about, you know, this and that, like, no disrespect. Leave your opinion, you're more than welcome. You know, maybe you're seeing it from another angle. Maybe you're going to say another rapper that I might not agree with, but tell me your reasons why. And sending much love, much blessings to everybody listening, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.